Namaste. I am Dr. Robert Henry Schwenk, aka Dr. Bob for you, coming to you from Norwalk, Ohio, and studio for you. All information you might like to have can be found at the end of this video. Comments and questions are always welcome. If you're watching YouTube, you can use the comment section below. Today's topic is, what is it we are seeking in the meaning of life? Are you looking for good things to happen when you find meaning? There are many legitimate things to be found. Here is the most important. She asked a question. Judy had just seated herself in one of the visitors' chairs in my office. After the usual pleasantries, Judy asked this question: what does it imply when I seek the meaning in life? I then used the cliched therapist's return question: Judy, what does it mean to you? What do you think it means? Well, I find that good things give my life a certain purpose. My husband and I set a goal of getting, say, a new couch. We save for that item. Our kids get allowances, so if they want something really special, they have to save for it. Sometimes we match them with half. And sometimes they have to take on odd jobs around the neighborhood to earn extra money needed. But once we acquire something, the goal is fulfilled, and it seems that meaning just runs out. I said, no lasting meaning here then. No, it's nice to have a new couch or whatever, Judy said, but the niceness stays in the object but does not stay in me. It's the same with my health. I have no problems to speak of, but even my health seems external to me. I mean, I exercise, watch my diet, avoid stress, but that's just for my body. I find it important, but I do not see any meaning there. So physical things do not give lasting satisfaction, I ask. No, and Judy hesitated as if she'd just run out of steam. I think you want to say more, but you are slightly afraid to. What is it that you need to say? Well, okay. My husband and I are still intimate quite regularly. I also have a nice circle of friends. We share feelings and sometimes secrets. But with all that closeness, I sometimes feel empty, I think I'm getting the picture, I said. There is more to life than intimacy. Yes, and even in our coaching community here, we feel very much a part of it, but that only lasts hours after we go home. I find myself deep into spirituality when interacting in this gathering, but it doesn't last. What's wrong with me, Dr. Bob? I don't think there's anything wrong with you, Judy. As a matter of fact, I think you're quite normal. Only you've been looking for the meaning of life in all the right but wrong places. I mean, the things and events you mentioned are all good. They just don't fulfill you like you want. Many, many people think they can find meaning in their lives in good things, like a new sofa, or they think they can have meaning through good health, or intimacy, or community, or even spirituality. Obviously, good health and the others are great to have and participate in, but most people do not find meaning for their lives in any of those. What's the idea then, Judy asked. Meaning in life starts from the inside out. You see, you've been looking for meaning from the outside in. Even spirituality, if kept as an outside achievement, still remains outside. For example, you can be very good at meditation, but if you view meditation as something you achieve rather than experience, you have missed the point. The point of meditation is to gain something internal. This is where you have missed the meaning you are looking for. Everything you have is good, but you need that inner connection with the soul of the universe. But I try, Judy said. She was almost in tears. I know you do. I have observed you over the years, and I still remember the first time that you and your husband brought your newborns to be with us in community. Both of you parents, and your parents, beamed with joy on those occasions. But still something is missing, Judy insisted. Yes, Judy, you have simply missed your inward link to the soul. How do I get that connection? In meditation, you find the source. But I do meditate, Judy said, with a real flush to her face, frustration, I imagine. You're not doing anything wrong. Let's just do a meditation here and now to help. We went through a centering, then a calming of the mind. Then I said, Judy, and left her on her, and said to her, I'm going to leave you on your own and work in your imagination and make a connection of a golden light between herself and the universal consciousness. I only expected to have Judy experience a near to the source bond. Few people feel a strong link that first try, so I hope for a beginning where the person finds an actual nexus with the divine, just an opening at this time. The room grew very quiet as I got out of the way, so to speak, and I let Judy have her own experience without any distractions, including my words. After a time, I assured her that she could come back into the room whenever she was ready. When she opened her eyes, I could see something extraordinary had happened. Judy had the biggest smile on her face. She said, "I felt it. I felt it. I felt the soul. I never felt it that way before. Wow. That is meaning and happiness. Wow." Needless to say, Judy changed herself in that hour. She had found the true meaning of her life. When you connect with the divine, whatever name you give it, as an internal reality, you have found the meaning of life, which is to be happy in a way that external things, no matter how good, cannot give. This has been Dr. Bob for you. Comments and questions are always welcome. Remember these words from Sam Keen. The power, potential, promise of your being is integral to being becoming itself. Namaste.